I'm calling this video Guided Kinematic number 2. An airplane accelerates from rest down a runway at 3.2 meters per second squared for 32.8 seconds until it finally lifts off the ground. Determine the distance traveled before takeoff. So the first step for problem solving is to visualize the problem. So that's just about the best airplane I can draw. And it accelerates from rest, so initial speed is going to be 0 meters per second, and then it accelerates at 3.2, and then it does this for 32.8 seconds, and it's going to lift off somewhere down here. So pretty much visualize the problem. Next, do we need to convert anything? No, we do not. Everything is in meters per second and seconds and things like that. So then we have to write down our knowns and our unknowns, and we have most of them. We know our initial speed, we know our acceleration, we know our time. We actually know our initial position. Our initial position will normally be 0, so xi equals 0. We do not know our final position. Our final position is what we're looking for because it says determine the distance. So if we know our initial position and then we can figure out our final position, then that will be the distance that the airplane traveled. Next, we have to figure out which kinematic we want to use. So here are our kinematics. So we don't want to use the first one because it does not involve position at all. There's no x's. How about kinematic number 2? Well, we're looking for xf. We have xi at 0. We have vi at 0. We have our time, 32.8. And we have our acceleration. So it looks like this is the one we want to use. We can plug everything in and solve for xf. So let's rewrite that equation. And we can plug in our variables and chug through the algebra. So for xf, we just leave it like that because that's what we're looking for. Xi is 0, Vi is 0. Our acceleration is 3.2, and our time is 32.8. Don't forget to square it. So these two terms go away. If you just plug these into your calculator, you should end up with xf is equal to 1,721. Now, what units do we want here? Well, x refers to position. Our units for position are our meters, and then we circle our final answer. I just want to point out that this is equal to about 1.7 kilometers. So that's about how long a runway has to be. You may have noticed that when you travel on planes.